medium, and then this is another fun the video to watch. I'm going to show you this, okay? This is real. It's not, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. It will happen. I'm not saying that it's already happening, okay? So I'm going to show you this video, one more video right there, because it's fun to watch. This is a website of the 9 company here, okay? The 9 company, and then they actually have these photos where you see this machine, hotels and restaurants, and then convenience stores, all that in South Korea, like a number of this, machines, okay? And then here, I want to see this, watch video, okay? So right there. And there's a medium pay right there. And then barcode. And then there's the app has the camera screen the code, and then you pay it. That's how you pay it, with the coin. Okay, so you don't need a Visa card anymore. The phone does everything. Okay, so this is again, and then you see the coin paid right there. Okay, so that was interesting. Okay, so try to show you that. And then here's a good businessman here. Every blockchain scientist, okay, engineers, they need help because they're just creating all this, cool technology stuff. But then we also need a good businessman too. So that's why how Mr. Kim, CEO, he was able to commercialize for many different companies. He's very aggressive and then pretty smart guy, pretty fast. So here's the head blockchain engineer. He actually did his PhD from North Carolina State University here, and also some other career background here. Samsung, he worked for Samsung, and then SK is another, I saw SK, that's another big company in Korea. And then NVIDIA, this is one of the big time game company in US. And also we have, he's a Google, chosen by Google futurist, Tom Frey. You're gonna read, you do research about him, you're gonna read lots of interviews and interaction with the news and all that. So he is pretty much the adversary, head adversary of the whole team right there. Okay, we have more people, but then this is like I want to just bring 3. Okay, then this okay, it's global right there, businessmen right there, and the technicians right there, and then also global adversary as well. So we have legal team and then accounts, all that together. Okay. So now this the platform, it's got everything here: games, TVs, videos, even shopping malls. Their idea is we're gonna combine Netflix, and then Amazon's, YouTube all together. That's their ideas. Okay. So right now, about 180 countries and about close to 1 million members now. So this is another if you go to Broadway, New York, you see this commercial right there. And then other China and Japan and Tokyo, you'll see whole mega ad. That's basically PR. Okay. Again, this is the app. Okay. In the app, you'll see some contents for game and shopping, and also you can use it as a coin wallet. Okay. And again, it's all possible with scalabilities. Without the speed TPS, high TPS, it's not gonna happen. Okay. All right. So here's more webtoons and the movies, okay? So that's over the web. So the interesting is you use it, and then basically you can earn the coin, okay? You invite your friends, you can earn the coin, and then you mine it, you can get more coin. So as you use the coin for contents, you receive coin as bonus, okay? And then you invite people, and then you get incentives, like $50 per invitation. You get $50 worth of coin, and then guess what? You can do the scaling, mining, and then it'll produce more coins. So basically, you can start this without any money out of your pocket. Why not?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So big data is a network here. Okay, it's a big data. Why they want to do that? Again, people are everything. People are everything on a platform business. That's why, like YouTube wants you, YouTube wants the referral, YouTube gives the incentive with the referrals, and they do the same thing. Only difference is they're not monopolizing all these profits by themselves. They want to share that with you because you're part of this growth as well. Okay, so they share the the profit with the individual members via me. Okay, so I told you about Minecraft. This is one of the tiny example of metaverse. You go in there, you play in there. Kids, they go in there, they go crazy with the Minecraft. Okay, they can stay on the screen for hours and hours. Okay, and then Roblox. Okay, that's another sort of metaverse. Okay, we call this inner earth. Okay, interesting. Kids, hey, go outside to play outside. No, they don't play inside. Okay. Okay, so there's another the sandbox. That's another example of the metaverse. These two are not blockchain based. This one is blockchain based. Eventually, all these people will do blockchain based because they don't want anything illegally downloading, hacking, anything like that. And then they don't want any they don't want the company to sell your info to other contracts, whatnot. Okay, so all this platform with the people is really important. Company focusing on right now because they're preparing the metaverse with that TPS. Okay, so they try to create this dream city as metaverse. Now, my question was, why not Google? Why not Apple? They can do that too. Yeah, they will maybe. Okay, so I don't think of the one metaverse in the world. I'll think about probably just like many platforms out there. I'll think about maybe handful, like 5 to 10, very attractive metaverse. In each metaverse, they're going to use different utility coins in there. The question is, so do they have that TPS? Do they have the TPS? That's my bottom line questions. Even if Apple, even if Google, if they don't have TPS, like 100,000, they're not going to do it attractive. They try to do it right now, but then it's very unattractive. I mean, it's not ready. That's right. They're just starting right now. They try to do the things right now, but then it's not near to the attractive metaverse, in my opinion. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So VR, virtual reality, you hear that a lot. Okay. That's what it is. Virtual reality. You get the goggle, and then you go into the virtual reality. You feel like you touch. You feel like you try. Okay. All right. Even shoppings, So it's all part of the scalabilities. That's what I'm talking about here. So let's talk about the opportunities. So what? Okay, I do hear all these histories. I do hear all these changes. I do hear all these advanced technologies. So what? Okay. Opportunities. It's a very early stage of I told you, everything's now starting right now. Metaverse is starting right now. Blockchain-based platform is starting right now. Only thing is those big top 8 companies, they're not blockchain based, but then they should, okay? Because people will go to this, the startup companies because they share the profits and then it's safer and the more people go into that area. This is very early, stage of that era. Okay, so basically we're here, right there. We're not there yet. We're right over there, okay? Now, and then in Korea, again, both parties supporting. Just like here, Democrats and the Republicans, they both support the project and the big the blockchain business right there. You saw the article 10 reasons with in South Korea for blockchain technology. Government support, and also new president-elect here is a new president of South Korea. And then he also had, just like Joe Biden, okay, executive orders, okay. Everyone is like, we want to be the leader, okay, of this company, the business. So now, right now, the coin is about between $2 or $3. But 2.5 years ago, it was 14 cents. Okay. So they're saying it with all this technology, okay, in the next couple of years, they're thinking it could be around $100. Maybe less, could be more. Who knows what? So next 3 or 4 years, that's not that long time. Okay. That's what it's saying. And
It
another
could be
thing,
for me.
no. So another thing is, okay, so there are three things that I'm looking for when I try to invest. Okay, try to figure out the companies. One thing is investment. Who venture capital? Who invested in this company? That's very important to me. So I found out there's KOK, Chain Capital, and the Kirin Fund. I just put the three, and then the Chain Capital it caught my attention because the company already invested in a lot of good coin companies, like top 10. I see so many of those good companies like they're investing in this company, and they were investing in another company ahead. I mean before past. So they're the one who knows about the money. They're the one who knows about the companies. Guess what? You lose money, you pretty much lose your business. Okay. So they're very diligent about like finding out the companies. Okay, what they do in the project. And then if they say this is a good one, then I will say this is a good one too. I'm not doing all this investigation, but then I'm following these bankers, I'm following these investors, what they're saying about the companies. That's the number one thing that I would do research, because I'm a limited person too. I'm busy with the dentistry. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the King Chapter, this website here. In their website, I see this portfolio in there. This is all like to people like me, if they say this, oh really, oh that one, I know that one, this is all they know. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, top 10, 20s, this is all good coins, and then they invest for KOK. So again, the other thing is coin exchanges. That's number two. Number one is venture capital. Number two is coin exchange. Just like the Nasdaq stock exchange. Do you think they accept every stock from every like stocks from every companies? When they say, I want to be listed on Nasdaq, can I do that? No, you gotta provide. They're gonna do the research, they're gonna find out, they're gonna ask you a lot of documents to show yourself, okay? Prove yourself, why you should be listed on our market, okay? Same thing. They make about, like, just for fees, okay? Every day, $10 million every day, just for collecting fees, every day. So, if something goes wrong, then people leave, okay? This is another type of platform, right? If people leave, guess what? You're ruined. Right? So they do all their best to find out the company, the coin, and they don't want anything bad happen, okay? In their website, okay? So all this exchange, they actually got the coin listed right there, and maybe more, in my opinion, because soon we call this technology called mainnet, okay? It comes out probably in the next couple of months. Then I do expect more exchanges will want the coin on their list. So that's the second thing, okay? So because the more exchange, coin exchange accept the coin, that'll be a good positive factor for the coins go, the price goes higher. So again, it's about right now about like $3. The coin market was pretty bad this last couple of days, but it was about $3 now. It started like from 14 cents. So they created about 5 billion coins, and then the company gets the 3.5, and then they again share 1.5 billion coin with people like you and me. Okay, can you imagine when it was 14 cents and now it's $3? They're like distributing all this 1.5 billion in 5 years. It's been like 2.5 years now. Started in 2019. It goes until 2023, 24. Okay, because we have 2.5 years left. And then what they do is they do like 500 million first, and then next year they do 400 million, and then this year it's going to be 300 million, and next year it's going to be 20 million. And then last year, it was 100 million. Why they want to do that? Because they invite more people. In the beginning, people take some risk, okay? Oh, what is this? They just started right now. But then over time, they're more, stabilized. And then known to more people, like 180 countries, and now what? Like almost 1 million people. Before there's no million people. Maybe it was a handful in the beginning. So yeah. So they give out more incentives. But then they don't need to do that over time, because the
more stable they become, the less they
less risk, right? So that's what it is.
Right.
But can you imagine, like first, like Wow, really? So what's the benefit of sharing all this out? What's the benefit of the company? Can you imagine this coin becomes like around $100 a coin? Mm-hmm. That's gonna be like thousands of trillions and billions right there.
Yeah.
So company have very good motivation why they want to grow, with you, because they need you for the platform business.
Okay.
Okay. So again, like whatever, as I said, you don't need to like. They have new policies. Before, you participate with about $300. Okay. These days, soon, I think it's gonna come out very soon. These new policies that you don't need to. You don't need to deposit any money. Use our incentive money. Okay. So as soon as you join or download the app, okay, then of course with my code, let's say, then you're gonna have your own code too. So you invite other people with your code, then each person accept your invitation, you get 50 worth of KOK coin. And then you use it for mining, then every day it'll give you more coin. About 4%. 4% a month. That means about 4% a month at 12 months, that means like 48%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can get it from.
Yeah.
Never. Nowhere. So can you imagine, you do this, and guess what? What they do is, okay, you invite your friends, then your friends will get 4%, right? I'll incentive you, that 4% to you too. So you get 4% out of your mining, and also you get 100% of the other 4% of that person's mining. So you get 8% right now. Again, why they want to do that? It's a referral marketing. You invite your friends, then you get incentives. Every time new person join with your code, you get another $50 worth of incentives. This is just crazy. It means think about you yourself as a value.
Yeah.
You are so valuable. YouTuber, YouTube, Facebook, they don't pay you. They're monopolizing everything and they take everything. That's what it is. But people are getting smarter and smarter now. I'm the asset. Okay, we're together, do the business. How come? Where's my share? Where's my thing? That's what it is. Okay, so referral. Gonna give you the revenues right there. So here, this is well-known Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Poor Father and Rich Father. You heard that, right? So we're all here like that. We're employees and self-employees. Okay. Well, self-employees is a little better because you have job security here, but the more responsibility, more stress. What Robert was saying that, hey, you guys over here, you're just active, which means is you spend your time and effort and the labors, and then you'll get income. Passive income is you don't do anything while you're in sleep or restroom in some vacation spot. The money will produce. That's what we want, right? There's two different ways of doing that. One is becoming a business owner, right? You have many employees under you, so you don't need to do any physically timely. Okay, it's restricted right there.
You replicate.
Or become an investor. Money brings money. Okay, so he's saying is that you're over here. Okay, your plan is in any given time, sure is better. You're gonna move on to this passive income side. That was my goal. I'm pretty sure that's your goal too. That's your goal too. Don't matter whether you're actively working or retired. We all want this.
Right.
Yeah.
So here, you have a job. You own a job. Still, that's not really sounds great either.
Yeah.
A job is a job, okay?
Yeah.
But here's there's a system. There's money for another money. Remember that, okay? Here's same thing. All this 95% of people are over here in the world population. They work until they die, in their 70s, 80s. People live longer these days.
Yeah.
Okay, but we want them to be over here, 10 to 5% of the world population is over here, and then we want to be over here. And there's a way to do it because of new technology. There's a new world change right now happening. You got to pick that up, the world trend and the system and the occurrences and technologies. This early stage of noticing that, okay, there's something happening. So many people don't realize it. But if you do a little Google research or YouTube, you're gonna find that you're gonna be overwhelmed. So I don't even talk about that. So this is like an interesting thing. A study saying that 0.1% of genius, okay, these people like Steve Jobs, okay, or Bill Gates, they belong to 0.1%. They come up with the brilliant ideas. And the people like you and me, we belong to like 0.9%. We follow them. We follow them. We follow these guys. And that's how we become like from left side to the right side here.
Yeah.
And then what happened to the rest of the world populations? Like what? That's only like about 1%. 9% of people usually they work until they retire. I don't know when. Okay. So again, summary is here. So Medium KOK, case study is a blockchain company, but also platform business company. One of those branches, okay. And then they're like helping all these people, companies with the blockchain solutions commercialized already. And then both online, offline digital platform, but we also see that they use a coin for the restaurant food over there, right? They finish all the order and everything, they finish it, and then they use a phone and scan the code, QR code, and then you pay it. So both online, offline, that's what they try to do here. Again, everything goes to metaverse this day. Facebook changed their name, Meta. What is that called? Metaverse, Meta. So they know that this is the next. Okay, our vision is on a Meta. That's why they changed their company name. Do you think that's easy? I don't think so. Do you think he's crazy? I don't think so. He's got something on it. That's why he's changed his name. When people change his name, when people change the company's name, that reflects where the thought is, where the plan is. Anyway, so 180 countries and almost 1 million members now. And this is Michael Jordan saying it. Okay, you guys know Michael Jordan. Yeah, I like this guy. He's an amazing player. He's saying this: some people want it to happen, and some wish it would happen. And then he's saying others make it happen. So I think that this is time for you to think and then make good decisions for you and your family, and then your next generation too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll finish it here. I think that's about it.